Hey guys, it's Di from Be Mommy with Style, and today we're going to be making some surprise eggs for our surprise egg party. And I have actually ordered some chocolate eggs that have things in them, but those aren't going to be here before tomorrow, and I'm wanting to do a surprise egg party tomorrow. So I'm actually going to share with you some of the surprise eggs that I'm making today. We're actually going to try some of these hollow eggs that I got at the Dollar Tree and try putting a treat in those. I'll let you know if that works one way or the other. We're also going to be making Play-Doh surprise eggs, so I'm going to show you how that works as well. And then I'm also just going to be using traditional Easter eggs with the traditional Easter idea of there being goodies inside for that. So I have had a number of questions on Instagram, what is a surprise egg? And it's just basically something like this chocolate egg or a Play-Doh egg where you're hiding a little treat inside, usually one that the kids haven't seen, but I'm going to explain that in a minute as well. You're hiding this inside, they get to open it, and it's the fun of opening something and having a surprise inside. So this is actually something the kids have not seen yet. This is a Palace Pets berry that I got in a Busy Book series, which I show in the haul. And I'm actually going to be using some of the kids' blind bag items that they've already opened, so to kind of be the fun of them opening something that they will recognize, but they're not going to know what's inside. So I'm going to just do a conglomeration here. I did also have people ask about younger children, like 1 and 2 year olds, and I think you could do the same idea with larger items like this Fisher-Price Little People. This is from the Princess set. This is Snow White from the Princess set. I think you could definitely do it with something like this, so this would definitely work for younger children. So the first egg is really easy. I think most people, if they're in the US at least, have seen this before, where it's just an egg, you just put goodies in it for Easter. I just have this little Cinderella from the Dollar Tree. You're going to put that in there, and it also has some stickers that I've cut up from a sticker sheet that are frozen. I'm just going to put that in that goodie bag, and we're just going to have a big surprise egg basket for the girls to open tomorrow. So this one's like kind of a mini surprise because you can see through it, but I really like how that looks. So that one's super easy. For the Play-Doh eggs, these are neat because you can actually make them ahead of time, and you can just store them in plastic bins to seal them. So you're just going to take a portion of the Play-Doh, and you're going to take the item that you're putting into the Play-Doh. So for this one, I'm going to wrap up this blind bag item that the kids have already seen, but I'm going to take this and I'm just going to shape this into an egg around the item. So there is the Play-Doh surprise egg, and it's actually got their little hidden item down inside. I think this would be a great way to conceal the Little People items because you could just use a little bit more Play-Doh and it would work. And then to store it, if you're not doing your party right away, you can just store it down inside the Play-Doh container and seal it up so it doesn't dry out. And then these will be ready for the party tomorrow. The last surprise egg is a little bit trickier. So you can get these chocolate eggs that actually have things in them. They're very hard to find in the US, not as hard to find in other locations. But for the US, very hard to find. There is a Dollar Tree version of Hello Kitty that some Dollar Trees have. Unfortunately, none of the Dollar Trees around us have. And I was able to order some, but they're not going to be to us when I was wanting to do this activity. So I found these hollow eggs, and what I'm going to try to do today is actually open these up and reseal them. And if this works, it's a pretty economical way to do surprise chocolate eggs as well, because this was only $1 for 2 eggs. So I'm just going to try to carefully unwrap it. So you can see that there's a line down the side. So my idea was just to cut the egg open and then reseal it with some frosting or some other item that would keep it sealed. So this is definitely an adult activity, but I'm going to cut down the side to open the egg. So I've just gently cut down the side with my knife. You can see I've made a little opening here, and the egg is still intact. So what I'm planning on doing is actually putting a little item that the girls have not seen inside this chocolate egg. I actually have some of these little sacks that this fits down inside of. I have these for crafting purposes, but I'm going to put it down inside there so that way it doesn't get chocolate all over it. And with these eggs, it does work better if you use the smaller items. So then I'm just going to take this hollow egg, I'm going to form it back together, make sure all the plastic is on the inside. It's got our little surprise in there. If you're wanting to keep it all edible, my idea was to put icing around the edges to keep this edible, and everything that's touching the outside would be food. So then I'm just going to seal this back up and try to carefully tuck it back into the wrapper, and this kind of simulate the chocolate egg opening experience for the girls until we get the actual ones here, hopefully before Easter. And then that has their little Palace Pet surprise in it. And again, these are from the Dollar Tree, so most Dollar Trees should hopefully have these hollow eggs. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing my surprise egg party prep. So we're going to be doing a number of these surprise eggs at one time. We're going to be doing some of these fun games like this frozen bingo game. And then we're also going to be opening some of these blind bags like the Sheriff Callie's blind bag. I actually found this at Target. A bunch of people were asking on Instagram also about this. And I found this at Target. Not all Targets have the suburb. I found these. So I would keep an eye out because they will start probably having all of these. So if you have a Sheriff Callie fan, they're starting to have these in ages 3 and up. So thanks for watching today, and hopefully one of the next videos will be our surprise egg opening and blind bag opening party. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.